Hey guys, I'm back. I don't know what happened with my connection. Look, I think I lost my connection, but see if we can get this going again. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with doing these lives. I don't think they send people notifications, or I think you have to turn on your notification when I go live. I think I'll just continue. So we're at continuing where I left off. So you have some thoughts that are vibrating at a lower frequency, and then you have some thoughts that are vibrating at a higher frequency, right? And it's the job of your conscious mind during your waking life to say, okay, what I'm eating is going to be for the growth. It's going to be for my betterment, right? Every time you pick up something to eat, you should ask yourself, is this going to help me or is this going to harm me, right? Now, take that same process and technique and apply it to thoughts. Whenever you get a thought that arises in your mind, and I'll tell you where thoughts come from in a second. Whenever you get a thought that arises in your mind, it is the job of your conscious mind to say, I'm going to accept this thought or I'm going to reject this thought. This thought is going to help me grow or this thought is going to slow me. Okay, so you need to pick a thought that is going to help you grow, not a thought that is going to slow. Okay, so the same process that you use to decide what food you're going to have in your life, apply this to everything. The people that you allow in your life, because you can have people that exude nothing but negative energy. And if you hang around those people, then you will start to embody that energy because you're saying to your conscious mind, this person is okay. I am trusting their energy. Whatever you allow into your life, you're telling your subconscious mind to trust me. All right. So your subconscious mind is powerful. And I'll get more into that in a second. Okay. So your mind is a golden temple and it should be treated as such. Okay, so imagine, if you will, I'm going to need you to jump into your bag of imagination. Imagine, if you will, that your subconscious mind is the architect of the universe, right? And anything that you want to bring into fruition is so with the power of belief. All right, so just imagine you have like a little Yoda inside of a golden temple, right? And the little Yoda is your subconscious mind. So let's say that every idea is an inventor. Right? Every single idea is an inventor. And side note, ideas come from the things that you consume, the food that you eat, the people in your life, the things that you watch. For example, the other day I was watching, I think it was like the Ozarks or something. And the entire time I was watching it, and don't get me wrong, you know, Ozarks as an actor and as a filmmaker, it's a good production, right? But when I was watching it, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I paused it and I didn't even finish the episode. Well, actually, I probably did, but I don't think I watched the episode after. But the entire time I had this feeling like this isn't helping me to grow. You hear just negativity every 2 seconds. You see somebody getting shot. You see somebody getting robbed or whatever, killed on TV. You can see more people getting killed on TV in an hour than you will in your entire waking life, right? And you're telling your subconscious mind that this is okay, right? When you listen to a song, you can be listening to Lil Baby, Lil Wayne, you know, Shania Twain, whoever you listen to, Rascal Flatts, whatever your frequency is. You know those days where you're like, oh my God, I can't get these lyrics out of my head. I can't get these lyrics out of my head. Well, that's because you are telling those lyrics that you're listening to and that you repeat and that you sing and that you know, like you should be knowing affirmations, those become affirmations in your subconscious mind. Like when you pick up phrases from songs like, oh my God, I'm weak. Oh my God, I'm dead. Oh my God, I can't. You're telling your subconscious mind this. Your subconscious mind doesn't have a sense of humor. So when you say, I'm so ill, oh my God, I'm dead. Be careful. Don't say that. Those are curses. Those are spells. Okay? You're telling your subconscious mind that this is so. All right? So you have little Yoda inside of a temple, and every single idea is an inventor, right? Waiting to get into the golden temple, right? And waiting to see the architect of the universe to make their idea come into fruition, these little inventors. So the conscious mind is the guard at the door. And what I'm about to say right now, if you go back and watch the lecture, one of my most recent lectures about the North Pole and the, guards at the gate, take what I'm about to tell you right now and go back and look into those lectures and see how it's referring to both inside of your body and the physical waking life. Okay? So you have your conscious mind as a guard standing at the gate. Nobody's going to pass the guard at the gate to get to little Yoda on the inside, because your conscious mind, if it is prepared enough, if you do the work, your conscious mind is trained. Your conscious mind, every time a bad thought pops up, the thought doesn't even finish. Your conscious mind kicks it in the face and it flies out of your head, okay? So your conscious mind knows to accept good ideas and reject bad ideas. So those little inventors, those little ideas that's waiting at the gate to go see little Yoda, your conscious mind knows to vet them, to say, okay, this idea is going to help me grow. And bad ideas, the conscious mind kind of just kicks them and they fly into another universe, right? So every time your conscious mind is like, okay, this inventor's good. The inventor goes to see Yoda, and then whatever they say to Yoda comes into fruition. So when you get a thought and a thought's like, oh my God, I'm so scared, I'm not going to get this job. Guess what's going to happen? You're not going to get this job. But if you tell your subconscious mind, I'm so grateful that I'm working at this new job every Monday through Thursday from 9 to 3. Yeah, I'm making this amount of money. Your subconscious mind is like, okay, let's get it. When you rise up in the AM, your subconscious mind is working at 10.5 wave cycles per second. That's when your subconscious mind is the most impressionable. I got that from Les Brown. It's like a lecture I listen to every single day. When you before you go to sleep, it's the same thing. That's when your subconscious mind is the most impressionable. That's why whatever you think about or whatever you watch on TV before you go to sleep, you will end up seeing in your dream. So before you go to sleep, you have to tell your subconscious mind what you're going to achieve during your dream, right? You have to instruct your subconscious mind where to go. Same thing when you rise up in the AM. The first 20 minutes that you spend, your rising routine will dictate the flow of energy throughout your entire day. And if you do this for 30 days, you will start to witness a different reality in front of you. Anybody can do this. It can be a man on the street who has no money. It can be the richest man who's poor on the inside who wants to change. Anybody can use this principle and apply it to their life and witness it. This is not an opinion. This is not me guessing. This is a spiritual principle that I have witnessed and I am witnessing in my life every single day. And if you go and you study the most successful people in this reality, they will all tell you the same thing. Shout out to Bob Proctor. Shout out to Earl Nightingale, Les Brown. Okay, so your subconscious mind, it lets any idea in the temple that it knows will help Yoda recognize growth, right? So whenever the guard interviews the inventors and allows the inventors in to see Yoda, the power of belief, right? The idea has to contain the power of belief. So the conscious mind knows that whatever inventor wants to go see Yoda, that inventor has to be a master of belief. Okay? So the power of belief is what gets the inventors through the door to see the architect of the universe. And the moment the architect hears the command, the moment that the inventor opens their mouth and they say whatever to the architect, think about when Neo goes to see the grand architect in the Matrix. I just thought about that. Wow. Okay. So think about when Neo goes to see the grand architect in the Matrix. It's sort of what I'm saying here. Wow. Okay. So the magic begins to happen the moment Yoda hears the command, and the entire world starts to conspire to make it happen. The moment that you accept an idea, that is when it starts to make its way to you. Okay? The moment that you have an idea that lingers in your mind, that's why what you listen to, that's the music, what you watch, because those words from the TV show, those lyrics from the song, whether you know it or not, they end up becoming affirmations in your head. So please watch what you are consuming, okay? So whenever you get these ideas in your head and you accept it, you hold on to it, it will be so. So if you have thoughts in your head right now that you do not want to be your reality, replace them with positive affirmations and start to analyze why these thoughts are popping up in your head. They don't just pop up in your head. The human body does not work that way. Your mission here is to grow and learn. So your subconscious mind is making that possible. But we just impede our process when we buy into the negative consciousness of the world. We buy into the I can't, it's impossible, I don't have enough money, I can't do that. Whenever you tell yourself something, it will be so. That's why Henry Ford says, a man that says he can't and a man that says he can are both right. I'm paraphrasing, I probably fucked that up or messed that up, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? Moving on. So, now this is a process of your daily human experience. The world conspires to make whatever you hold in your subconscious mind come into fruition. Okay? So when you utilize the power of your subconscious mind and you know your why, you know the reason that you are rising in the AM, you know why you are here, you create goals that have directions. When you get in a car, right, you have a GPS. And let's say you have to go to a restaurant at 3 o'clock, you're meeting somebody, and you get into your car and you don't know how to get there, right? And you don't have the address of how to get there. Are you going to make that meeting at 3 o'clock? Or are you going to miss it because of lack of preparation? Right. Your subconscious mind is a GPS. The ideas that you hold on to are directions. The moment you input the directions into the GPS, it will start to navigate you to whatever you hold. So the ideas are directions. The ideas are the direction that you put into your GPS, and you're saying, we're going this way. So if you don't like the direction where you're going, change the address that you're putting in. Change your destination. If you don't have a goal, that is where you should start. Why are you here? Why are you breathing? Do you know? Do you know? If you don't know, I don't want to say that's a problem because that's negative, but if you don't know, let's start there. If you don't know why you are here, figure out why you're here. And then everything else from that moment, when you decide why you're here, everything else changes. But if you are just wandering aimlessly in life without any direction, everything in your life will not make sense. You will run into people with scattered energy. You'll run into situations with scattered energy. But when you hold positivity in your mind and you know where you're going, your reality will reflect that which you hold into your mind. Okay? So you have to know the address to put into the GPS, or else it will not know where to take you. Same as for your subconscious. So goals are your life destinations. I repeat, goals are your life destinations. And the things that you say to yourself, your thoughts, your beliefs, those are the directions that you put into the GPS of your mind, the GPS of your soul, which is your subconscious. And it will get you to your destination. And it's not up to you to worry about how. It's not up to you to worry about, oh my God, I don't know how this is going to happen. It's just up to you to know where you are going and to believe that it will happen and believe that you are worthy of that coming into fruition. That is how manifestation works. And it will be so. If you believe it, it will happen. If you don't believe it will happen, it will not come to pass. Begin to be very selective with the thoughts you decide to hang on to. You can let the thought flow like a stream, but you only grab the ones that you help you grow. Your thoughts that you hang on to become beliefs, and your beliefs shape your physical reality. I'm going to repeat that one more time for the people in the back. Your thoughts you hang on to become your beliefs, and your beliefs shape your physical reality. Know this and truly, truly study this simple key to life. What you think about all day long becomes your physical reality. Know this, study this, and watch your entire life change. This is your homework. Your homework is to write down your goal. Okay? In the next live, I'm going to go live with you guys and I'm going to see who's been doing the homework. Okay? Y'all, people have been expelled from 5D Mystery School for for trolling, for guys. We're not here to play around. We are here to grow. Okay, we have talked about what we need to talk about with conspiracies, with the way the world works, with the North Pole, with the polar vortex. We have talked about everything we need to talk about with that aspect. And no, we still have some things we need to talk about that. But right now, I'm being called to talk about the power of your subconscious mind. So your homework is to write down your goal. And then write down 3 ways you're going to achieve that goal. Like, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to rise up an hour earlier, right? And I'm going to post a video probably today or tomorrow that I'm going to have you guys watch every day for the 30 days while you're doing this. It's by Earl Nightingale, right? You guys, I'm telling you, do the homework, do the self-work, rise up earlier, start to cut down on negative programming. Television tells you your vision. Literally. What you watch, the content you watch, the words that you take into your mind, if you're binge watching a show for 3 or 4 hours, those words start to become concrete in your mind. And that becomes your vision. So programming is telling your vision. That's why it's called programming. That's why when you go to a commercial and it's back to your regularly scheduled programming, because the programming, television, these shows, they're good because they entice you. They're mindless programs, most of them. Some documentaries and stuff, they help you grow. But guys, cut back on the negative programming and increase the positive programming. Start to replace negative songs that vibrate at a negative frequency, because as an artist, I'm telling you, even the Kanye said it, the 808s is hitting your sacral chakra. The music is not vibrating at 444 hertz as it used to. It's vibrating at, some of them are like 445 hertz, 443 hertz. You just change it by a little bit, and they know this, the signs of your body, the way it works. Your chakras feed to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind controls your digestion. It controls your emotions, your fear. That's why they say fear, the false evidence appearing real. that controls your subconscious. So whenever you fear something, it becomes so. All right? So, to go back to your homework, write down your goal. Know your reason. Know your why. If you don't know your why, let's start there. If you don't know your why, you're not a bad person. You don't know your why. The next person is not better than you. Some people are just more in tune with why they are here, and that's why they succeed in life. Other people don't know why they are here. That's why they don't go anywhere in life, and they come back and they have to repeat and reincarnation. Our mission is to know why we are here in life, to experience a soul evolution, and to go into other dimensions in our light body. But we are only here in Earth School so that we can get these concrete, lessons. Everything is a lesson, guys. And the first lesson for you, your homework, is to know why you are here. If you don't know, start there, and we're going to tap back into that next time. All right? So 3 things that are going to help you with this. 1, I challenge you. If you're rising up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, rise up 1 hour earlier. I'm doing this to myself. I would never tell you to do anything I'm not doing myself. I used to rise up at 7:05. Now I'm rising up at 6:05. And my body is starting to rise up at 5:30. That's the way it works. When you just say that you're going to do something, your subconscious mind is like, okay, I'm the captain of the ship. This is where we're going. Okay, so rise up an hour earlier. Or you can start in increments if you want, like 10 minutes and then 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever. But, rise up earlier. And when you rise, know that within that first 20 minutes that you are experiencing waking life from the astral realms, which your subconscious mind just came out of. When you come out of a dream, you just came out of a daily life review. That's your subconscious mind saying, this is what happened the day before. These are the lessons that we gained. And then you go over those lessons in your dream. That's why sometimes in your dream you have premonitions. You see what's going to happen. People who are really in tune are psychics. That's why you see, a lot of the things that I post happen in the future. It's not that I'm more special than anybody else. It's that I'm in tune with my subconscious mind. Anybody is capable of this. And if somebody tells you that you're not capable of this, they are lying to you. Everybody has this power, guys. Okay? So the first thing, rise up earlier. The second thing, write down your why. Hold a mental picture in your mind. Envision the person that you would like to become. Hold it as a photo in your mind, okay? Then take a blank sheet of paper and start to write down what you're seeing. I am rising up every day. I am having an abundance of wealth. I have a beautiful family. Whatever that you're seeing, whatever your mental picture is, write it down and make it real, okay? So write it down as though it is happening now, as though it has already happened. Don't say it will. Don't say it shall happen in the future. Don't say it's going to happen. Say it's happening now. I am experiencing this now. Okay, so the first thing, rise up earlier. The second thing, write down your why. Write down your mental images, what you're doing, the person you would like to become. The third thing, this one might be a little harder, hopefully not. But make the necessary cuts. The first thing, rise up. Second thing, know your why. Third thing, make cuts. That means cut back on negative programming, television. Cut back on negative people. Don't give your energy to negative people. Don't do it. It's your option to do it, right? Most people go through life reacting to situations, right? They see a situation and somebody yells at them, they yell back. Like I told you guys the other day, I was in my lower self and a guy yelled at me and I yelled back and I was like, okay, snap back to the higher self. We all get caught up in the moments of our lower self. Nobody goes through life just perfect or else they wouldn't be here. They'll be in their light body, right? So these practices are daily reminders because we all have the same time, right? Every single hour is a new opportunity to practice, okay? So make the necessary cuts. That means people, that means programming, that means what you allow in your life. It can be simple things like who you follow on Twitter, who you follow on social media, because their thoughts, right? Twitter is nothing but a log of people's thoughts, right? You go on and you just see what people are thinking. And therefore, when you see what people are thinking, you know what they're doing in their waking life. That's why Twitter is one of my favorite apps, because you have a direct connection to somebody's subconscious mind, right? So if you log online, right, and you see that somebody's thoughts is having an effect on you, don't follow that person. It's up to you. In real life, if you see that every time you're around somebody, bad things happen to you, or every time you're around somebody, bad thoughts come in your mind, don't hang around that person, guys. And I'm going to leave you with this. You are more powerful than you have ever been given credit for. You are more powerful than you have ever been taught. You are the captain of your ship. You are the creator of your entire reality. Your power doesn't come from an external source. You don't have to wait and say, "Oh my God, please make this happen." Demand that it will happen. That's the way that this works. You create your reality. Once you understand this simple key, what you think about all day is what you become. Then you will understand, you will understand, you will overstand life. All right, so next week, we're going to hop into a lecture that I named the Great Reset Lecture. It's going to have 7 parts, 7 intensive parts. This is going to get us ready for the summer DIY classes. And the summer DIY classes is my favorite. I'm going to bring in other teachers like yoga teachers, spiritual teachers to help you guys really grow. I think this is going to be fun. I'm going to make it super affordable, super cheap, probably like $5 or something, so that everybody can tap into it. Okay, I don't care about the money. I care about the experience. I care about you growing. Okay, that's what we're here for. All right, so summer classes are coming up. I'm looking to start those in June, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for I see that you guys the knowledge is getting out there. I think it was like not even 2 months ago, I was like 3,000 followers here on Instagram. Now I'm almost at 20,000. You know, you guys I'm up to like 333,000 on TikTok. And that's not what I care about. I care about the message getting out there. So that's what I love to see. It's like people aren't gravitating towards the negative things anymore. People are gravitating towards the things that are going to help us grow. And I love to see it. And I love you guys. So this weekend, just tune into yourself. Go within, know your power, love yourself, and watch you grow. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. See you next time. Peace.